We've just got Kuma's great backstory. But in that backstory, we saw some sad things. One of them including Ginny being captured by the Marines, world government, and Dragon, quote unquote, not sliding for Ginny. And people were mad. Dragon did nothing. Dragon did not slide for Ginny. Dragon didn't, quote unquote, stand on business. Have we ever thought about what may happen if Dragon did slide for Ginny? Did attack the world government at that time? Consequences, aftermath. What happens if he loses? What happens if important people to the revolutionaries die? We didn't care about none of this, but it's funny. You know who actually stood on business? And y'all all called him stupid for it? Ace. Ace stood on business every step of the way. When Blackbeard killed Thatch and Whitebeard wanted to let it slide, Ace stood on business and slid for Thatch. What would you would have done in that position? Your man's just got murked. You'd have been like, nah, we gonna let it slide. We gonna give that one up to the ops. We ain't gonna up the score. We ain't gonna even it up. Nah, that's not what you would have done. You would have done what Ace did, but Ace is stupid. You're in Marineford. You, some brown-skinned, blockhead cop talking hot about your pops. Yo, daddy ain't shit. Nigga left for milk and never came back. He a bum. You just walking away. I've been in school. I've been in the playground. Been in the cafeteria. I've seen what happens when people talk about people's parents. Seen the reactions. How would you react? You would have did the same thing Ace did. But because of the outcome, Ace is stupid. When you would have did the same thing. I'm here to defend Ace. Ace stood on business every step of the way, and we blame him for the outcome of it. When we know that's what we would have done in the same position. The outcome should not determine how good or bad we think a decision is. Luffy do some stupid things all the time, but most of the time they happen to work out for him. So we don't really call him out on the stupid things he does. Ace, it didn't really work out for Ace. So everybody talks shit about Ace. But the fact of the matter is, Ace stood on business. Ace slid for Thatch. And when Akinu was talking that trash about Whitebeard, Ace was like, we ain't gonna talk about my pops like that. Throw them hands. Throw them hands. Now, outcome aside, I'm here to ask you, if you was Ace, what would your responses to those positions be? Because I feel like it would have been the same thing. The community, once again, we, y'all, whichever one, we were mad at Whitebeard when we found out he could have went to Wano and fought Kaido after Oden was dead. Just for revenge, just cause we mad and emotional. Let's go get some get back for Oden. Let's slide for Oden. We ever thought about what may happen if Whitebeard go fight Kaido because of dead Oden? He just goes up there and beats Kaido. No casualties, no nothing. That's just how we picture it. It would have been a perfect wash. Whitebeard just storms Wano. Him and Marco and Vista and all the other people who y'all thinks are bums anyway. We just go spank King, Queen, Kaido, and Jack, and then we get up out of there. Nah, it probably would have ended badly. At that time, I already thought Whitebeard was old and sick. Well, we know he's old and sick. I think Kaido's already stronger than him at that point. But we never care about outcomes for those situations. We don't really care about the outcome for Dragon. We just want him to slide, go get Ginny back. Risk everything, blow up all resources. Go get Ginny back. Go slide for Oden. Marco may die, Vista may die, Diamond Jozu, who cares? Who cares? Whitebeard himself, who cares? Let's go slide for Oden. But when Kid does it, and Kid stand on business, And Kid said, I ain't running, I'm gonna fight Shanks. And he loses, oh, he a bum. And when Ace does it, and Ace says, I'm gonna go slide for Thatch, and I'm not gonna let you disrespect Whitebeard, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna throw these hands. The outcome, he's stupid. He dumb. Dumb thing to do. Dumbass. You would have did the same thing Ace did.
Yeah. I know that you gon' say 'cause you need something real, for real.